Another training innovation that I've introduced to the martial arts and private security training is the use of NATO Symbology. NATO is North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and it is the militaries of the Western world. And they use different colors and different symbols to represent different entities. The color blue and the rectangle represent friendly. Friendly is someone who is on your team or someone you have no fear of. The color green and the square represents neutral. Well, who's a neutral person? It could be the client, it could be an employee, it could be a reporting party that you're taking a report from. It's someone who's not on your team and also someone who is not hostile or unknown to you. The color yellow and the rose symbol represents unknown. An unknown is a person that you don't know what their situation is. Now, they're obviously not on your team, but you don't know if they're neutral sometimes. You don't know if they're part of the problem, whether they're a suspect that might attack you. You just simply don't know. For example, you don't know every employee of a large corporation, so when someone approaches you, they're an unknown. A red shirt or a triangle represent hostile. Now think of red in terms of safety. You always stop at a red light. If you see a red sign, that means danger. So red is a hostile person. In law enforcement, they have red. Blue on red. So blue on the suspects. In the military, same thing. Red represents the enemy or OPFOR, opposition force. Now, have you ever heard the term red cell? Well, that's the enemy. For example, I worked for one of the largest entertainment companies in the world, and I was in charge of Red Cell. And I would test the private security, and we would do things to see if they were aware, if they found out if there was a breach. And it just is a testing team. And a red team is usually on a larger structural level. For example, cybersecurity and strategic situations. So just think of red as danger. Red is hostile. As a private security officer myself, and as your training instructor, you'll always see me wearing blue or the rectangle. So let's get started with your training. I've been an advisor on the board of advisors on Security Training Center for 2 decades since the company was first formed. And this Baton training video is just part of the contribution I've made over the years. Now, I'm still a certified guard with the state of California, so I have to have a continuing education in security matters, and I even go to STC, even though I am a contributor, because there I can get good online training and also very clear and concise training materials. So, visit the website and stay safe.